Behind the scenes or in the breeze?
Yeah, a bit of both. Overall, today was a good shoot. I got a little bit of exercise out there, which I do kind of sorely need.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And during this taping, we heard that Kobe Bryant had crashed in a vehicle. Passed away. Unfortunate for him and the occupants of that helicopter.
That's too bad. Hoping, wishing their families the best.
Yeah. Horrible situation.
So sad. I never want to step in a helicopter again.
Oh, I think I would go. I had this conversation with a para flight nurse. It's always an issue when anybody gets into a machine. We do it every day in our vehicles, and those are categorically a marginal risk. And what is it? I think in Hobbit, it's like, every adventure is the first step right outside your front door.
This is true. Yeah, phrases. Sorry, I was running and drumming a lot outside. My lungs are kind of unhappy with me at the moment. It would be great to fly in a helicopter, though. Yet, I've always been kind of shaky when it comes to flying.
I've only done it twice in my life, actually. So yeah, I like I like fair rides. So I'm not afraid of it. And even the idea of spending your last few moments in a fiery furnace or whatever, disintegrating as it descends to the doesn't frighten me either. So that just does not scare me. Life is life. Enjoy it.
I guess because again, it was I was reading just last night LeBron beat Kobe's scoring record, something like that, and something like that I want to say, but Kobe just kind of tweeted out hey, congrats, and then 12, 14 hours later just passed away. You never really know where you're gonna go.
No. Enjoy your life. Enjoy your people you're with. It's about your fulfillment as a human being. We're only here a short time.
Oh yeah.
That's so light talk there. But
yeah.
Going on this past weekend, I ended up moving my sister and brother-in-law and my mother to a new abode.
Nice. They move out of town, or they kind of move just across town?
Across town, but from house into an apartment, which is sad in of itself. But and I had in my possession some of my mother's artwork, but I also came across, and within that artwork was some of my brother's high school artwork, which was kind of funny. Yeah, but the thing was, is my boys and I were going through it because it's old and it had that musty old smell. It's like, get rid of this, and we were all going through this artwork, and it's going, this doesn't speak, so it goes away. This goes away, and it was just interesting how certain forms of art you can automatically look, and it has more of a vibe.
Yeah,
and I think that's what we as humans, as species walking in life, that vibe that stands out, whatever that is. Everybody has that little thing that they give to their own life.
It's very particular too. An individual's vibe is so different. What I think is artwork is not necessarily what you think as artwork.
Yeah.
Which is kind of interesting.
You could probably take somebody through all these different museums, and they'd find the Louvre incredibly boring, but find, say, Metropolitan Museum of Art, even just have a blast there. Everybody kind of has their own little flavor that kind of speaks to them.
And this is not necessarily even artwork. And an example I'll use is, and I worked with a woman, and I was a busboy at a restaurant, and somebody had left a rose, and she was there with a date or whatever, and later on I said, well, rather than throw it away, I decided, well, I'll give it to this couple because I knew she would probably appreciate it, and it actually made their date that much more special, and they did end up getting married. And a couple years later, she came back and said that was a really special, and to me it was nothing. I was just, at least somebody's going to use this flower.
Yeah,
I'm done with it, you have it.
Yeah.
So, and that's vibe thing, but I didn't think anything of it, but to her it was special. unfortunately, with the marriage and divorce rate, that marriage didn't last, but the flower was cool.
Exactly. It just goes through. I think actually going back to Lord of the Rings there a little bit, like what is it? Gandalf said it's actually the actions of everyday folks that have the greatest impact.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm just paraphrasing a lot, but
Yeah.
like it's stuff like that. Like you don't know, just the smallest thing could mean the world to somebody else.
Correct.
Like I was hearing it and back in high school, I heard this story. As a teacher, he was telling us that he just would do this thing. He just talked to people every day, and like he just asked this one student about their day, stuff like that. And they actually got a note around graduation time when the student was like, "Thank you so much for talking to me that day. I was on the brink."
Mm-hmm.
Stuff like that. So just the smallest things could actually influence so much.
Yeah, so yeah, and I get caught in my head, but yet at the same time, I try to, I guess, offer kindness, because kindness that you present to the world, that's you, that's unique, that may be your spark, or just part of your spark, get you out of your own head, but at the same time, there may be other individuals, like you had mentioned, in their own little pit of darkness, and that little spark is that beacon that they were looking for. So, just be nice, be kind.
Well, yeah, be the little candle in the darkness. Kind of like, here's the light, here's warmth.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Yeah.
it's good stuff. Good stuff.
You know, why ruin your own day by being angry all day when you
Yeah.
could just be nice, be happy, stuff like that. Given, like, there's always extenuating circumstances, like mental illness, stuff like that, which a lot of us have struggled with in the past. But if you have a chance to be nice to somebody, just be nice to somebody.
Yeah.
Unless they stabbed your sister, in which case, be a little rude to them, a little coarse, cross.
Well, another thing too is that being kind to yourself. I mean, we aren't really a society in the head, or some of us. I don't think the narcissists do this, but compliment yourself. I mean, like we're talking about everyday average people. Give yourself credit for just getting up, doing your work, being part of other people's lives, participating in their lives, participating in your life, doing those things that are most often overlooked and underlooked.
Yeah.
So, I guess we will be back another time,
another place,
and in another podcast. And hopefully we'll have more content to participate and share in your lives. And hopefully this has been a bright light for you to look forward to.
Thanks. Hopefully we at least influenced your day a little bit, made you a little bit happier. Well,
anyways, or you can yell at us. We don't care.
Good. That's what the internet's for, is for yelling at people you don't know. And, like, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Alright, guys. Yeah, have a good night. Like and subscribe.
And peace out.
I hope to sing all over the earth, share the songs that make me whole. When I'm free, I wait to gather my pieces till I'm free, and I hope that I'll discover the real me. Yes, I hope that I'll discover the real me. That I'll discover that when I'm free, I'll wait to gather my pieces till I'm free and I'm at peace, and then maybe I'll discover the